Hey folks, this is Riker, not with a guide, but with news on a developing story in the world of Diablo. Now, many are claiming this to be a hoax, and whether it is or is not something that I will make a judgment call on. However, I did speak with the individual who is perpetrating this claim that he has somehow figured out and is able to game the random number generator system for legendary drops. He presented to the public as evidence a screenshot or two showing that he has a large number of a specific set of legendary items, and he explained the basics of his system, which is based on the claim that there exists a loot table. Anytime you join a game, a loot table of legendary items rolls for you, and it is only the items that appear on that random table that will possibly drop for you in that game. If you start a new game, your loot table will be refreshed, but if for instance, Cinder Coat does not roll on your loot table, you can stay in that game for 15 hours, for 15 days, and never get a Cinder Coat to drop. That is the core foundation of his claim. And thereafter he presents a way to figure out easily what items are on your loot table by determining what level the item can drop at if you're hunting for a specific item, and then making a game of that level. And to get the full details, follow the link below in the description to read the thread. And after that, he claims to have some special sauce that he's not revealing to the public that enables him to get a lot more drops from both in-game and Kadala, something to do with gaming the clock. That's when things get really sketchy. Everything up to then is testable, or at least has some grain of validity perhaps in it. But he claims to get 40 legendaries an hour, 10 of which come from Kadala, so that's 30 legendaries coming from drops. Now, he's running low-level games. He's probably completing rifts in 2 minutes. If you're doing this, are you going to get a large number of crap drops? Probably. Are you going to get that many? I don't know. Is it possible to get 10 from Kadala in a period of an hour? Well, if you farm enough blood shards, maybe. At the end of the day, I am neither condoning nor condemning this individual or what he presents, but I do want to stress one key point. And that's, a lot of people are pointing at his screenshots and saying Photoshop. They're pointing at pixels and saying this has been manipulated either in Paint or Photoshop. I recorded this video of him dropping the items on the ground. Could his images still be photoshopped to exaggerate the number of items he found? Sure. Why would he want to do that? As you can clearly see in this video, he does have a large number of the same items. What we do know for sure is that, regardless of anything else this guy claims, what we do know is what you're seeing in this video. This individual, and if you look at his profile, you can tell that this individual has a large number of the same legendary items. Could he have gotten these through other means? Possibly. But the claim of Photoshop, whether it's true or false, is completely irrelevant to debunking what this individual is saying. Let's steer the conversation away from Photoshop and focus more on the either proving or debunking of his specific claims. Again, I am not saying that this is a hoax, but I'm also not endorsing this. I am not recommending that anyone spends their time testing it. But if you would like to, you're welcome to, and you can find the link on how to do that in the description. I will say that in my limited testing, I was not able to see a large number of legendary drops, but I did see some possible questionable evidence potentially supporting the fact that loot tables do exist. However, I have by no means come up with enough data to present a solid case either for or against this. If anything comes of this story, I will post a video update. Otherwise, follow the thread.